Hello, my name is Lala and Absolute, and I am back with another art contest from Ruined Reality. Since Mr. Rinzler released 3 art contests technically at once, I have made this a 3-part series. Each part is separate from the other, separate and independent, so that you do not have to watch all of them to understand what's happening in each. This is the second entry under the theme of Void. I did Rainbow Void. There is a timetable in the description if you would like to skip to any particular parts. This video may contain spoilers for Ruined Reality, so beware. I will go over the rules real quickly. There are 4 of them total. First rule is add a watermark, which ironically I always do last. Second rule is no AI. Tertiary rule is to ping Mr. Rinzler himself when you finish with a woo art time. The 4th rule only really applies to winners, but you have to be able to receive DMs from Mr. Rinzler. For the process itself, I accidentally made the sketch super colorful, which I really liked, and kind of lowered its opacity and put it on top of all my colors later as a nice finishing touch, you know? The early colors for this piece was pretty monochrome red. Since I know a lot of people confuse monochrome and grayscale, the difference is monochrome is 1, maybe 2 colors of a similar hue, but grayscale is just grayscale, black and white, and all the grays. Back to monochrome red, it is still mostly monochrome red with a bit of orange behind Void's head right there with the moon. I wanted to make sure Void himself popped out as different from his environment, maybe like he didn't belong a little bit. I made some minor mistakes in the perspective I was doing, so I think I'll add that to my art study to-do list. But I did impress myself with how I did the posing, since I haven't really done the pose and perspective in this piece before. I will say I did a lot of troubleshooting with the facial angle. The 2 darkness beings in the background were added to make the piece a little less desolate and in the middle of nowhere, and add a little bit of a menacing vibe to the piece. I worked extremely hard to make the pose look good and look correct. In this drawing, there are a lot of bits and pieces that glow a lot. The moon, the scythe, the rainbow bits on Void himself, and Void's eyes. Also the gem to a minor degree. We're ignoring that though, because that's not really that important, is it? It was a bit of a challenge to kind of blend in the glow while making it glowish and interesting to look at. I exemplified the rainbow on the side and Void's eyes the most, because those are kind of the focal points of the image. They kind of lead your eyes throughout it. The darkness aura was also pretty tricky to pull off around Void, because I'm not really used to doing that in a setting like this. So it was an extremely fun challenge to try figuring that out. The background was simple, but I wanted to make sure it was nice. I made the clouds slightly transparent, as you can see with the moon bit and cloud intersection. I had a slight overlay on the background spikes so that they faded more into the sky as they went on, which helped everything look a lot more natural than it did before. That was all for today. I just wanted to say I had so much fun making this and encourage others to enter while they still have time. Part 3 of the series will be out very, very soon, next week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out a lot. I'm sure everyone knows how the algorithm can be on YouTube. So everything is very much appreciated. Thank you for watching all the way through, and goodbye.